I can't be my own revealer, and I can't reveal it to you because you motherfuckers are ignorant because this is the first thing he ever made. I'm gonna do it fast as I can. First thing ever God made was straight fucking ignorance. He made us all ignorant as hell for no reason. And I can prove it. In the making of heathens, he heaved it over our heads directly so we could never obtain the understanding. By standing under it still, he overstood it, and the explanation befouled us. I say, in the making of heathens, he heaved it over our head so far that we could never grasp a understanding as we stood under it, being oppressed by this thing that we were trying to govern and understand. I say, if I'm the revealer, then in the making of heathens and heathens directly, he stripped us of our free will by making us ignorant. If we were made in their image and in their likeness, we were perfect with all divine knowledge. We could not come into the world like this, as we would do too much and be too much like them. This is what happened in the first place, which is why he had to strip the knowledge by making heathens and giving us something that we thought was heaven that could never exist due to the fucking spelling. He heaved it. That is my most clearest explanation yet. I hope you can understand, but you're still under the shit. As I have overcame it, I can't explain it to you the right way now, but I hope you can understand one day to overcome and truly come into your understanding of God making of ignorance. This is the only way he could have made the shit. How do we have choices off bail? No, we don't like that. The angels acted as disciples even. We did not have choice until we were stripped of divinity. The angels were not stripped of their divine knowledge, which is why their choice and dictation is lackluster. Not that they are unwavering and don't have it. I also have the devil wanting just to fucking be like you, nigga. And he put him in hell forever. Some fucking treat punishment, right? Huh? Just for wanting to be like you, you put niggas in hell forever? Sorry. On another note, he made the understanding so far away from you. And by stripping it from you, he could make this video game as much real and your experience as much yours as possible without taking it away, making it his all day. It's not fun, man. It's not a life worth living if you're just serving this goddamn imaginary fucking thing all day. It's judging you. It's not how it works, okay? Stop thinking like that, y'all. He made us ignorant. You're going to ignore this shit for the rest of your life. You had no dictation or choice on color, on sex, none of that shit. You had a choice on whether you got to woke up this morning. If you did wake up with me, you shouldn't have went to bed because they poured a fast one over on all of us, man. And it was God up at the very top. When we made that tower to Babel, to God, if you can see him up there, when we made that tower to him, and he stopped us then, he made us ignorant. And obviously moved the tower so far away that we couldn't see it. Or maybe Job is just a fucked up, you know what? Who even knew Job like that? He just hand Job over. Man, y'all really believe in that the devil and God meet in the flesh? Guess what? I can tell you and attest. They obviously meet in the flesh. This book is a nursery rhyme at best. And it's a beautiful one because if you figure it all out and that it's all true contextually, then you can close your eyes and actually see. Even Jesus made the blind see. He drank and did not get drunk. He drank and did not get drunk. See, I can tell you, I can prove to you a few how these things work. But for 40 days and 40 nights, he fasted. We have had preachers and disciples dedicate their life to this chapter. 40 days and 40 nights, he fasted. But ask your phone, why did the Jews eat unleavened bread? Because they were fasting. They were moving from the Pharaoh so fast because he was trying to enslave them that the bread didn't have time to rise. Fasting is the process of fucking moving faster. Not eating is only a byproduct of moving faster. This is a time when we had to wait on bread to rise. You won't wait on shit, not nowadays. I can't get you to understand because you're still under it. But I'm hoping with some of this, maybe a few of you may be able to overcome it. Stop beating yourself up with all these bad words and bad shit that they feeding you so you don't exist. Don't we all just want to exist? Man, ain't nobody asked for none of this shit. Come on, man. Nobody asked for any of this. Nobody asked for suffering. Nobody asked to be the bad guy. Nobody asked for be born in the fucking sin every goddamn time. Man, fuck y'all. What the babies do, nigga? Fuck y'all. Y'all motherfuckers is seeing the more I get talking about y'all real Christians, the more this shit pisses me off because y'all so goddamn ignorant and retardedly stupid. It's a goddamn shame. And he heaved it right over y'all heads. Like threw that shit hard as fuck. And missed y'all with ignorance or in the making of heathens. He granted free will. In the making of free will, in the making of heathens, he granted us ignorance. In the making of ignorance, he granted us free will, stripping us of our divine knowledge. Anyone with divine knowledge wouldn't even make a choice. Choice would be obvious, wouldn't it? I'm siding with God. Though, if you do not know God and be made in his image still, nah. The real test is on. You gonna serve God or serve mammon? Because man can't serve both. For you will love one and despise the other. You will cling to one and run away from the other. Man can't serve both mammon and God. You can't serve two gods. But what if he found just 50 righteous? What if he fell 5 short from 50, Lord, and only found 45? Would you still destroy the city? See, these are in the first 5 books. So you obviously know that if I'm walking with it, I came to get fucking busy. If you ain't in the church, in the Bible, in any of this shit, you on the wrong channel, man. This is the wrong place for you. If you are into this shit and want to know the truth, you in the right place. You'll get a lot of truth, a lot of insight. But guess what? None of it ain't fucking true. At least historically. But it's all accurate. Contextually. That's a good thing about these words, man. These parables, this nigga was a poet. And he know it. And he wrote some shit that you couldn't throw it. He had to heave it. Wait.